Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tea with Rami. This is Rami, and this is Mehrshad. Today, we bring into you the cultural differences between Iran, Persia, two Persian guys, with United States. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff that you might learn something. As I always say this, if you learn something, please share it with others. If you have any comments, let us know. We are here to answer any question that you might have. What's going on, Mehrshad?
Not much, man. Just chilling, just ready to do this episode.
We were talking yesterday about why Persian people, Iranian, are holding on their old baggages, this emotional baggage from many years ago, and they carry it with themselves for so long. Is this true in the United States?
To an extent, some people are like that, and then some other cultures have that too. It's like they like to hold on to crap and just drag it with them. But in Iran, of course, it's a lot more.
Yeah, why we do that? Anyway, why we do that? What are we going to gain from holding on to the bad memories or the past? What is going to do for us for the future?
Holding on to it,
Yeah.
it's just gonna keep dragging you down. And that's what you get.
It's going to drain your energy.
Oh yeah, it's gonna think about it if you hold on to those baggages, the shit just replays in your head every day. Oh my God, Ramin did this, Ramin did that, Ramin did this, Ramin did that. Instead, that could have been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go do this thing to my life. Oh, I'm gonna go do this thing to my life. Because your energy, your capacity is limited, right? Every day you have a certain amount of energy. And if that 100% of energy with all that baggage, 70% of it is being used, you going through the same stories and not letting the shit go, well, guess what? Your life is not gonna change. You're just gonna be stuck into that mud until you decide to get out of it.
I remember that my dad did something, God rest his soul. He did something 55 years ago, and my mom was still talking about it. I swear to God, it wasn't that big deal. He just forgot to give her a call or something for that specific event they had to go. Oh, some little things like that. But she remembered that. She was still talking about it. The guy was 85 years old.
She was still bringing it up.
She was still bringing it up. I don't know what we do that, but we have to let it go. And here in the United States, I see that too, but not to the extent of our culture.
Oh yeah, our culture is not forgiving at all. You make a mistake,
You done.
you're done.
You
Oh,
are done.
You're the worst person ever now.
It's just unbelievable how we analyze the past.
Oh yeah, and then just get stuck into it. And you know, I think people, when they realize that holding on to it is only dragging them down, then they decide to start forgiving.
And not only you, the people around you.
Oh yeah.
Because the because the guy or the person or the gal is going to say, stop it, it's past, it's gone. How many times you have to bring that shit up?
Yeah.
I'm done with it. And that start bringing conflict.
Yeah.
Rather than just say, I'm done, let's park it, and let's go on with our lives.
Yeah. And then think about
Learn from it.
Yeah. And think about it how much more you're affecting other people's lives as well. Like let's say, XYZ did something to me. Now I am pissed off or whatever, and I'm keep playing it. And then I come to work and we're supposed to work. I'm not in a good mood.
And you bring that.
Yeah, I can't collaborate with you the best way possible because my energy is affected. Guess what? I'm stealing from you too. Right? Someone else did something to me, and then it's like a ripple effect.
Because when you do such a thing, you bring more negative to the environment.
That's right.
You bring that negative energy to the environment. If you're not happy with yourself or with the past or whatever happened, you bring that to the environment that's surrounded by other people, and it start affecting other people. Stop doing that. Really, it's not that complicated. But we unfortunately holding to it like our lives are depend on. Like, you
Yeah.
said, oh, let me hold on it.
And I give it to some people. Some events are harder
Yeah,
to
you can't
digest.
forget.
Yeah.
You cannot forget. You can forgive, or you can put a lid on it.
Yeah.
Just don't talk about it. Yeah, a lot of memories that I have, I cannot get rid of it, bad memories. I can't get rid of it, but that doesn't mean that I have to constantly bring that up in different scenarios or events.
Yeah. Like in Iranian terminology, like the psychologists actually call this an emotional knot. Like a knot that you have like on your ties, on your shoes, like that. And they say like, yeah, this thing is like energy is not flowing because as it's trying to go, oops, there's a knot. We have to like untie this shit so that you can move on. That's what they actually call it in Farsi.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that. But, even here, what would the extent here, as I said, in American cultures, we have such a thing in an extent. But there's a but. New generation, they are good at this, getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Like new generation, they just said, okay, so what? I'm done.
I'm out of it.
I'm out of it.
Yeah.
Done. They don't even think about it. Is that something that is changing?
Here or totally? I mean, yeah, it is. But like I think it's now going towards the other side of it that is like the other side of the extreme. Like the cancel culture. Like people are just like, all right, you just do one thing and you're done. You're immediately judged out. You're scored out, and then you just move on. And I don't think that's a good thing either because, well, you don't learn nothing. You know what I mean? Like Rami, you did something bad, and I'm out. Done.
Yeah.
That's a horrible person, and then you're out. But what did we gain from our interaction? Just one bad experience, right? But like, if you see value in each other, and you decide to like stay friends at least, Ramin, what you did, I didn't really like it. Why did you do that? And then we just talk it out. Oh, all right, I learned something from you, and then you learned something from me.
Because I believe there is always a chance for us to learn from the bad events or the memory that has happened to us in the past.
Absolutely.
We can learn from it.
Yeah.
Learn from it and let it go.
Yeah. The lower the lows, if you actually decide to learn from it, the higher the highs.
I just had a meeting with a lady today, and she just said that I am sick and tired of people pretending to everything is good. They pretend that everything is good, nothing is happening. And I asked her why, and she said because people, they don't want to believe that they're living in the moment. They are holding on in the past, and they're comparing their today with the past. You can't see the future. You can't compare yourself to the future, but you can always compare yourself to the past. Oh, I was like this 2 years ago, but I'm not like that today.
Yeah.
Or I used to do that 2 years ago. But if you used to do that 2 years ago, you used to.
Yeah.
It's past, it's gone, get over it and go on.
Yeah.
Learn from it. We all can learn from it, but we cannot carry all that with ourselves. It gets so heavy that you cannot move. Really, imagine you carrying like a extra 100 pounds. How that's gonna help you to
Move forward.
move forward,
Yeah.
or have your emotions, or it paralyzes you. Mental is like that too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like it drains your energy, and it's crazy. There's actually a book that you gave me, Karma
Oh yeah,
by Sadhguru. He talks about this.
it's a great book, by the way, guys.
Great book. I think we have it somewhere over here, but um, I was reading about it, and I mean I was reading it, and it was talking about let me have that like actually like to this one, Karma by Sadhguru.
Great book.
Great book. So in this book, he talks about his experience with people, and he says like I mean he was a special person, but he saw people as like baggages of karma, like bags of karma, which kind of carried on from their generations before. Like I probably have my dad's face, right? So that's like karma is memory, right? So it's not only physical, it's also emotional. For example, like something happened to you when you were a teenager, right?
Yeah.
And then the side effect of that changed you as a person, right? You held on to it. You saw an event that pissed you off or made you mad or insecure or whatever, and then you never let that shit go. And then 20 years later, you're having a kid, and those part personalities are still within you. Guess who you're gonna pass that on to?
To your kid.
To your kid. And then if he never becomes conscious enough or aware enough that that was something not true, it was just based on a certain event, he's gonna pass that on and on and on. So this book goes ahead and explains like how that works and how that has been working through the whole existence, and how important it is to just land in the present moment and understand who you are, who you really are, and not be identified by the events in the past.
That's absolutely true because we're living in now. We're living in today.
Right this second.
In the second, right now, me and Mehrshad, we're sitting here and talking to you. We're living in the second. We're living in the moment right now, talking to you. And tomorrow, we might not be here.
Yeah.
Do you guarantee that? Can you guarantee that?
Not me.
I cannot guarantee that. Can you guarantee you're going to be here tomorrow? No, you can't. Nobody can. And why we are wasting our time to go in the past and do the blame game or whatever you're going to use past for. Why we have to do that? We're living in now. Do your things right today, and your future will be okay.
Oh yeah.
We make everything so complex.
That's right.
You agree?
100%.
Have you ever made something complex and you said that, oh, it wasn't that complex. It was so simple, actually.
I just made it complex.
Yeah. Have you done that?
Oh yeah.
I done that too. Like sometimes we analyze or overanalyze thing and make it so complex, like a little cat with a thing, and said, "Oh shoot, man, what did I do?" And it wasn't like that. You could easily solve it with the little things.
It's like I think it's like probably the nature of our mind, because it's split. There's everything is either black and white, good or bad. But the reality is, a lot of things are very simple. Like, let's say like getting in shape. Is getting in shape really a complex thing?
Nope.
Like eat right, go to the gym. Pretty much that's it, right? Like that burger is gonna put like a pound on you. You know that third beer is gonna make you fatter, but you still do it. Why? Because I think you just don't listen to yourself. Like yourself, there's a voice in your head telling you, dude, that burger is gonna make you fat. You literally disregard it. Like you just don't hear it. And everything else in your life, there's someone up there telling you what's right thing to do. And everybody, me, you, him, you, there's someone up there, there's a voice telling you, dude, don't do that. That's stupid. But you still do it. And we make things complex. Like all you have to do. What I'm trying to say is like, you just have to listen to that voice, and things get a lot easier.
Yeah, and then in our culture, we have a tendency of complicating everything.
Oh yeah.
We are great at it. my Persian viewer, listeners, love you, but we are good at it to make everything so complex. In Farsi, say پیچیده. پیچیده.
Like a lot of times, like Persian people have this tendency of the cultures like asking other people what to do in their
That's-
own lives. Like the shit that's gonna work for you is not gonna work for me.
No,
Vice
not at
versa.
all. Because they're trying to live by other people's perception of them. That's the worst thing that we do in our culture. Oh, I'm not gonna do that because what other people thinking about me? Who gives the F? What they're gonna think about you, you know? But as I said earlier, we can learn a lot comparing the US culture and Persian culture. There's a lot of stuff to discuss, but we're gonna for the next episode, we're gonna bring up another differences or similarity with the U.S. culture and talk about that because I think our audience or audiences they can learn a lot by listening to us and see oh yeah, it's happening the other part of the world too, or they do this or we do that. I think it's going to be very educational for all of you. Well, we're going to let you go. It was a short episode, but we're coming up with a lot of good stuff. We have our Persian tea. That's like our custom right now. We're going to drink some Persian tea. But as I said, if you like this episode, please leave us a comment, share it, and let us know how we do. Because if we don't know it, we cannot improve it. We are here for you. We're not making any money out of it. We just want to help and educate. That's all it is. Until next time, this is Rami and
This is Mehrshad. See you guys next time.